we want to thank everybody for joining us today to celebrate Alexis and Denton here in beautiful Napa Valley.
Alexis LeBrook Anderson, the last time I will ever have to call you that. You are such a light everywhere you go. The care that you have for others and the drive you have every day inspires me every morning I wake up.
Denton, my rock, my best friend, my accomplice, and my other half to my Call of Duty duo. When I sat down to write my vows to you, I knew there was no way I was going to be able to express my entire love for you, convey exactly what you mean to me, and communicate that you have changed my life for the better.
I met Alexis through work, and I mean, look at her. You see her and you're like, how? And that was my first impression of her. Denton can attest, his was too. So I met her and she instantly became this person that just lit up any room that she was in. Didn't matter the size, who was in it. If she was in it, it was lit.
Denton, from the first day in 3rd grade, when you cried the entire day because I wasn't in your class for the first time after kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. Or to one of our first high school parties we threw at your house, where we worked so hard to clean that house for Miss Stacy not to find out. But little did we know that she had already talked to the neighbor next door to let her know if something already went down.
Honestly, there were some days when you were in high school that I did not think you would make it to the next day. And look at you now. We both survived. Denton, you're my firstborn, and with that came so many surprises and a lot of me growing up and so many life lessons.
When her and I had this talk with my mom, and it really taught me something important about friendship, and it's, you don't always have to like the person, but you love them. You love them for their faults, you love them for their perfections, and you love them for everything in between. And Alexis loves me from A to Z, from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m., and every hour and minute in between. And for that, I couldn't replace her.
From the front of the truck, middle of the As your mom said, no tears. No tears. What's wrong with it? No, mom said no.
Probably 2 years before they started dating, we were all together in Louisiana, and I remember him being there, and he was like, "Hey, so what's your sister been up to?" And I was like, "Oh, just doing the thing, working, living her life." And he was like, "Well, I've always had a crush on her, and she's pretty cute." And I was like, "Oh, well, if you want her, then holler at her,
One of my favorite memories with Denton is when he asked me to go to this ratchet bar one night to where he was going to meet Alexis to rekindle their relationship. And the best part of that was she was not there yet, and so that entire night he was like, "She's ditching me, it's not happening." I was like, "You're fine, we'll figure it out. Get a tequila shot, let's go play some cornhole." And then all of a sudden, this guy just started sinking every shot in that cornhole. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And sure enough, I looked to my right and Alexis is standing right there next to him. He got a little power boost. And after that night, Denton looked at me the next day and said, "I think I'm in love with this girl." I said, "Boy, you lost your goddamn mind. What the hell are you talking about?"
2 years later, probably, I was living with Alexis, and then one night there was Denton, and then he just never left.
As time went on, I started seeing Alexis more and more. Didn't spend every damn day at that apartment at her house. Started going to dinner with her more and more, and then I realized that I think he actually loves this girl. I think that she might actually love him back.
My love for you is unconditional and infinite. Even though they say marriage is hard work, it never feels old or a chore to love you.
No one else I would rather want to spend forever with. No one else I would rather have my kids with. You're gonna be such a good mom to our soon-to-be zoo. You already show me every day with our 2 boys we have now.
I think being a parent, you get to like impart all this wisdom and everything like that. The reality is if you're really paying attention as a parent, nobody is a greater teacher than your kids.
There are so many life lessons I had from you without you even knowing it. You taught me when life gets hard, fight back harder. You kept me strong when I was at my weakest. You kept me grounded when I wanted to fly away. You would say or smile at the right time to let me know everything was going to be okay. But the most important and biggest lesson was, no matter how many times I was too strict, or how many times I lost my patience, or how many times I screamed at you, that I did not do a bad job, and I'm so proud of the man you became.
She would be in the car seat in the back, and I would be singing, driving, and I would just hear this weird sound. I had no idea what it was. And so I would start rocking out again, Jukebox Hero! Screaming, and I would watch her in the mirror, and she was singing right along. Screaming, ah! Making this the face and everything. She was rocking out right along with me. And so the lesson there is a couple of things. Like, number one, if you have kids, they're watching everything you do. But also, it's a matter of having fun. This is a road trip. That's all it is. It's one big road trip. If you can rock out, if you can have fun singing on your road trip, like, that's what it's all about.
You just look amazing.
It's not you.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't know how you managed to get dog.
All the way over here.
All the way over here. The boys are with us today.
Right. Can't believe we're doing this. Now the fun part.
Something about you. Pull me closer now. Where you hold it all together, seamless and bound.
Denton, do you take Alexis to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, and protect her, forsaking all others, and holding on to her forevermore?
I do.
And Alexis, do you take Denton to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding on to him forevermore?
I do. After all these years, it has led to this day, and I give all the glory to God and His plan. He knew what He was doing.
You are not only the most beautiful person I have ever met on the outside, but also on the inside. I love you more than anything, and I vow to always support you no matter what. I promise to do everything in my power to give you the world, because that's all you deserve. You are now no longer my princess, and finally get to be my queen. I love you more than anything. Here's to forever.
You're the most genuine and driven person I've ever met, and it is truly an honor to be your wife from this day forward. You show me daily, not just through your words, but also your actions, that God and family are the most important, and I'm so thankful that our kids one day will have you to be that example. I promise to never stop growing with you. I promise to always laugh and cry with you. I promise to fill our home with love and faith with you. Here's to our empire and starting our forever. I love you.
By the state of California and www.getordainedincalifornia.com, I now pronounce you man and wife. Denton, you may kiss your bride.
Oh, hallelujah.
There's not a night when our time has come, shown to unfold stories untold. There's not a night.
I prayed and prayed that Denton would find someone that he would love and love him back. I prayed that Denton would find a woman to share his deep, dark secrets with. I prayed that Denton would find a woman that would help keep him grounded and on the right path. I prayed that he would find a woman that makes him want to be a better man. Lastly, I prayed for a woman just like you.
This is the magic that I was talking about that happened at Disney World. It all started there, and like here they are. So congratulations, Team Townsend. Here we go.
Seeing the joy and the happiness that flows between these two is unlike anything I've ever experienced before.
Seriously, guys, I'm so thankful that I get to live by you and get to be a part of this and grow up with you guys. I mean, it always seems right. We've been doing it since we were babies.
Well, man, I am so damn proud of the man you've become. And to that, we raise our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Denton Townsend. And now let's get this fucking dancing going.